What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network, and we are working. Yes, we are working. We are going to the 147-pound division, and we are going to 168 division. Yes, we are talking about none other than Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, before I get started, this is another edition of Boxing Updates brought to you by none other than KQKC Boxing Network and Chat. But now, first of all, before we get started, hit that like button. Let's shake up that algorithm, people. And also, don't forget, we have the Super Chat working. We have that Cash App working. The Cash App is right there in the description. The Super Thanks, the Thanks button, that's working also. So, let's get right into it. And we are talking about none other than Saul Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford is a two-time undisputed champion at 140 and also at 147. Terrence Crawford is daring to be great. Don't matter what he has to do, no matter who he steps on to get there, he does what he has to do. Now, I gave him all the credit in the world, me and a lot of other fans, on what he did on July the 29th. Even this man, Saul Canelo Alvarez, he gave him credit for what he's done on July the 29th. But according to Canelo Alvarez, he, me, and most of the country believes that win over the unified champion, former Olympian, has pretty much, when he beat him on July 29th, he was humbled once he walked out of that stadium. Then here come Diva Crawford. Canelo Alvarez believes he has the big head now. And not only Canelo, a lot of other pundits or a lot of other content creators, a lot of other just boxing fans. Now, before I get into this video, let's keep in mind, this is not a hate video. Because my number one fighter, my favorite fighter, is none other than Jamil Charlo. And yes, I'm very fond of Roman Gonzalez, Chocolito. Yes, those are my guys. And I'm now very fond of Xander Zayas. Now, let's get more into it. You see, Canelo Alvarez believes that Terrence Bud Crawford, and we've been saying this for years, you had debates on Knockout Boxing 86 TV, going back and forth about the resumes, because you can be 28-0, but how did you get to or arrive at that 28-0? See, that's why you got to dig down into the resumes. Now, Canelo Alvarez, he entertained the idea of fighting a guy at 147. He entertained it for maybe 2 seconds. Because Bud Crawford, in his mind, this is not my words, this is his words, hasn't fought no one. Only one he fought on his resume that was basically the best in the world, argumentally. That's why I had that fight 50-50. It was none other than Earl the True Spence Jr. That's who Canelo Alvarez believed. That's the only person he, Terence Crawford, has fought. Now, you know, I've been talking about this for the longest, 2 years, that camp in Omaha, Nebraska has a bad aura over there. I can't explain it. All I know is anybody attached to that camp, they have mean spirit. They was good one point, the next point they wasn't. Look at Shakur Stevenson. I like the kid. I like him a lot. But he has very close ties to Bud Crawford. And now look at him. Look at him on $1 million game, wrote the game. Look at him on Brian Custer. That's not the Shakur Stevenson I knew and loved to see the box. Bad aura. Bad aura. Then you got guys like Bernie the Boxer, Bo Mag. It just, the whole camp has this aura, this vindictive attitude. I told you, y'all, I call balls and strikes. I call balls and strikes. I don't take sides. Now, but I will call out BS when I hear it, when I see it. As I said about Terence Crawford, the Black Mamba. I'm not talking about Kobe Bryant. The Black Mamba is one of the most deadly snakes out there. I'm in the Midwest. We don't have snakes and all that out here. But I did my research. And the Black Mamba, if you don't get medical care, real soon, you will die. The Black Mamba is a killer. A Black Mamba is a snake. And snakes, they like to get you and stab you in the back with their venom. Does that ring a bell to anyone? But that's another video on how Bud Crawford is moving now. I'm sorry. I have a new name now for Bud Crawford. Yes, I do. It's Diva Bud. Diva Bud. Back to Canelo Alvarez. Now, if you're not familiar with this name, you should be. Bernie Davis. Bernie Davis. Now, Bernie Davis is none other than Bernie the Boxer. He's Crawford's good friend, and some people say hype man. He's the one that said, hey, Al Haymon's a fairy. Earl Spence, take it up, you know what, by Al Haymon. He said all these despairing things about PBC and Al Haymon. They hated PBC. Oh, I'm saying things that other content creators won't say because they're too far up Terence Crawford butt. And you know the ones I'm talking about. So therefore, go ahead and write your hate in my comment. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Good, bad, or ugly. Because this channel is for everybody. This channel is for everyone. Bud Crawford fans, Spence fans, Jamal Charlo fans, Lomachenko fans, Shakur Stevenson fans, Devin Haney fans. This channel is for everyone. Because what? Because we grown over here. We know how to contain our emotions over here. I have a great chat. They are called the Wow Wow Chat. WOW. W-O-W. Wow, wow, wow. And they never let me down each and every day. Now, back to this. Canelo Alvarez believes that Terence Crawford hasn't fought anyone. So they came back. Well, Bernie the Boxer came back on the Boxing Boys. And he pretty much said that, well, Canelo really haven't fought no one but other than Triple G. I guess he forgot about the other fighters like Kovalev. I guess he kind of like, one of them guys that only focus on one fighter. Like Cal Brook, Sean Porter. They was way out their prime when Crawford beat them. But you can sweep it down. Crawford beat a prime Cal Brook. No, I'm sorry. No comparison. And also, the face of boxing. It comes with a package. Canelo Alvarez not only can sell, he has a fan base, and he does what the suits, as y'all call them, the promoters, he make them happy at the gate. He make them happy on the pay-per-views. Can I say that about Terence Crawford? No, I can't. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. I wish I could say Terence Crawford, man, he does great numbers. When he fought on pay-per-view, they didn't buy it. I mean, come on. Yes, you Bud Crawford fans, yes, y'all might like Bud a lot, but you are not willing to pay the pay-per-views. That's why he doesn't do well in selling. But don't think for a minute, Bud or Bernie or anybody, that Canelo Alvarez haven't fought anyone. He fought a lot of fighters, not former champions. Champions like right now. Just like next week, he fighting an undisputed champion in Jamel Charlo, who went through that whole 140-54 division. And now he's daring to be great by jumping up 2 weight classes. Oh, I'm telling you, people, it's getting dirty and nasty. Because if Canelo Alvarez wasn't the face of boxing, would Terence Crawford be chasing him down? Wouldn't it be the other way around? Let me be frank. Let me be honest right here, right now. Gervonta Davis / Canelo Alvarez, they are the face of boxing. They are the A-side no matter what fight they're in. Terence Crawford could never be a Canelo Alvarez. Why? Canelo called his own shots. Terence might call his own shots, but it's only at 147. That's it. In which he tried to do. Oh, come on, y'all. Y'all remember? He put Earl back down to 147 after he promised that he would fight at 154. He went back on his word, and he basically, and his teammate, pretty much confirmed it. Not pretty much, he did confirm it. That we don't want that fight. We're hoping that Earl Spence say no. But Earl said, no, I'm going to take the fight. I know how it went last time, but I'm going to take the fight. Maybe Earl is getting tired of getting played by Terence. Because he played him all the way to the left like a chump in the first negotiations for this July 29th fight. He played him like a chump. He made Earl Spence give up everything except the shirt on his damn back. I'm going to talk about this today at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. I am KQKC Boxing Network. And yes, we be working. And when I say we, I include my wild chat because, see, content creators, you better start saying this. We work for them, not vice versa. No. They don't work for us. We work for them. If you have a good show, if you was able to move them, if you was able to bring it, that's what super chats are for. So, therefore, this has been another edition of Boxing Updates. This has been another edition of Boxing Updates by KQKC Boxing Network. I come on at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. That's Monday through Friday. I might take a day off, but Saturday morning, evening, or night. If there's a fight on like this weekend at 2 o'clock p.m. and at night also, I'm going to call that fight free or pay-per-view. I'm your man. And I'm not talking about calling fights just to say, oh, he got him. Oh, man, oh, okay, he going to try to do this. No. I call blow by blow, play by play. That's how I call fights. And then, after a long Saturday night, I get up early Sunday morning. Why? Because I'm excited to do a show with my young G, the OG and the young G. Who is that? Knockout Boxing 86 TV. The greatest debater in the world. The greatest prediction in the world. He has the prediction rate of over 85%. And I'm happy to be his partner. I am honored to be his partner on Sunday mornings. Now, this Sunday morning, we will be on my platform. I made a mistake last weekend. I said it was on my platform, but it was on his. See, we alternate platforms. That way we keep everything just in order. We get along fine. And I love his boxing mind. I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. Hit the bell icon. And that way you will get notified each and every time I go live. I will be live today at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to talk about this and more. We're going to talk about how they said Canelo hasn't fought anyone. Yes, it's a lot of fights we want to see him fight, and they haven't came to fruition yet. But you cannot say he hasn't fought anyone. Because, once again, Diva Bud, and team strikes again. With that, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Salaikum salam. Madu'allah. So with that, I'm out of here. And this has been another edition of Boxing Updates.